So today we moved the pigs into Paddock 2. Just moved them. So this will be the initial Paddock 2 walk. What's up, guys? They're very excited. As you can see, the grass is taller than they are. And they're going to find plenty of mud out there. So as always, we'll start here at home base, which is getting pretty beat up. I've dumped probably 20 wheelbarrow loads of wood chips and sawdust into here to try and alleviate some of the mud, cut down on the smell. The smell's not bad, but if you don't do something about it, then it will get bad, especially that feed rots when it gets spilled. But as long as you put plenty of carbon in there, then you don't have an odor. Like, I don't smell anything right now and I'm right over top of it. So we had to use a very small portion of Paddock 1 as an entryway. We got pigs coming out of the woodwork here. So this small area is reused. The pigs have been introduced to their new feeder. Let's see if I can navigate this mud hole. So as soon as we get to the end of this little spot here, just this small triangle was reused. What's up, guys? I can see that the area around the new feeder is trampled, which means they've discovered it and are using it. Fence is popping. Once again, I've gone with the hog net with the wire on the inside. Probably overkill, but it works. How many pigs I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everybody's here. They'll probably follow us around. So as you can see, lots of grass. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a big old pond over there. By big old pond, I mean like a 10-foot mud hole. But to a pig, it's a pond. Lots of rose bushes here to rip up. Lots of grass. This paddock's about half an acre, 400-foot perimeter. Lots of rotten logs to munch on. Oh, that post doesn't belong in there. You can hear the fence popping maybe. I weed whacked around it pretty good, but it still shorts out in spots. We got a lot of mixture of sunny areas and shady areas. I can see that the pigs have already been over here, which is good. They've only been in here like an hour. So they're already exploring, discovering the new fence line, not escaping, which is important. They tend to leave the skunk cabbage alone, but that's all right. Lots of grass. None of this grass was here 2 years ago. This is all a result of running pigs through the woods. Soon I'll be able to put cows in here. Lots of little hidey holes. There's a nice cool spot that I'm sure the pigs will get into, up under this big rose bush. We did an odd-shaped paddock this time. There's a large pricker bush, multiflora rose bush up here that it just wouldn't have worked out. The downside of using the hog net as opposed to just running a double strand of hot wire or even a single strand like a lot of people do is I'm committed to exact 5 or 100-foot lengths. So to go around that bush would have taken me to either 25-foot short or 75-foot too long. So I had to box it out. That'll be included in the next paddock. All this grass, I just weed whacked it, but I didn't take it to the dirt, so it'll grow back. The pigs will take it to the dirt for me. And then I just have to be careful of last year's pig holes, like that right there. It's covered in grass, but that's about a foot deep of water right there. I fell in it earlier, weed whacking. So you just got to watch where you're stepping when the grass is tall. You can see now they have the access to the backside of home base. All this tall grass. They'll have this cleaned out in a couple weeks. And then it'll be time to move them again. I'll reseed it with a generic pasture mix. Just cool weather grasses. And it'll bloom right back up. You can see I just jumped off of the home base hot to this reel for that inside line, and then the hog net's powered by a solar charger where we passed at the start. Another note is these hog shelters are a huge win, or these calf shelters rather. They're hog shelters now. Huge win. Way better than cobbling together shelters out of pallets and sheet metal, and totally worth the cost too. I wish I would have done it sooner. The time saved is certainly worth the dollars spent. I just want to get one last look at the feeder here so everybody can see how awesome it is. So they've been over here eating. This is supposedly waste free. We'll see. I did have to drill a drain hole in it because down there it was accumulating water. It's not sitting perfectly level, but that's not important. It's level enough. But how it works is the pigs get in here with their noses and then they spin this, and that causes food to drop out of the tub and be distributed all across the bottom here where they eat it. And then there's a small lip right here which should stop any food from spilling out. What's up, buddy? What's up? Yeah. A good pig. Good pigs. Right. So that's paddock 2. Lots of grass, lots of rotten wood, lots of pigs following me. You guys stay in here. And then in a couple weeks I'll do the paddock 3 video and show you what paddock 2 got reduced to.